fans of Charles Leclerc were not best pleased with Max Verstappen based on their reaction to him after the French Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc fans cheered on seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton at the French Grand Prix, but the same cannot be said for Max Verstappen. The Dutchman once again capitalized on a retirement from his Ferrari rival to take the win at a Grand Prix. The reaction to the Red Bull driver was touched on by Sky F1's Ted Kravitz, who reflected on all the big talking points from yesterday's race at Circuit Paul Ricard in another episode of Ted's Notebook. He said, "I'll tell you what happened on the podium." So the Leclerc fans engaged in a light bit of Gallic booing with Max Verstappen when he was on the podium. When Lewis Hamilton went up onto the podium, they engaged in a light bit of Gallic cheering. So it seems like you can't win wherever you are around the world. Someone is going to get booed. Max was booed by the Leclerc fans and Lewis was cheered by the Leclerc fans, and they didn't have Leclerc up there, after it looked like a race where he was maybe not in control, but at least was headed for some good points and a good race with Verstappen. For the third time this season, Leclerc retired from a Grand Prix while in the lead. The Ferrari driver lost control and crashed into the wall at turn 11, the highest speed corner on the circuit. Leclerc emerged from his car straight after his crash as his rivals quickly headed into the pit lane to make a stop. The furious driver let out an agonizing scream on the team radio following the accident and shouted, "I cannot go to full throttle." However, he later took responsibility for making the unacceptable mistake. Asked what happened, the Ferrari star said, a mistake. I've been saying I think I am performing at my highest level in my career, but if I keep doing those mistakes then it's pointless to perform at a very high level. I am losing too many points, 7 in Imola, 25 here, because honestly we probably were the strongest car on track today. So, if we lose the championship by 32 points, at the end of the season one will know from where they are coming from. It's unacceptable. I just need to get on top of those things. After taking his 8th win of the campaign, Verstappen extended his lead at the top of the championship standings to 63 points and at the moment is looking very comfortable. Elsewhere on the grid, Leclerc's teammate Carlos Sainz drove superbly to finish 5th after starting 19th, though he may have finished higher had it not been for a questionable decision made by Ferrari to pit him late in the race. Mercedes saw both of their drivers share the podium for the first time this season as Lewis Hamilton came second in his 300th Grand Prix, while George Russell overtook Sergio Perez late on to take third.